Welcome to an A-League match of Markus versus E.Honda. Ooh, lot of noise here from Sammy. That's not what I mean with open mic. And to start this thing off, we have a nice donate board again. Donate, rebuild, tunnel, treasure map. All fun things. And a 5-2 for E.Honda, that's interesting. The only plus buy is the ruined market on top. But it doesn't seem like a board for double province anyway, or for lots of buys. Seems like I think double treasure map could even be pretty good here. And 5-2 is kind of sad. Yeah, I have not really successfully played Rebuild Tunnel at all, and if that competes to any donate thing, I'm not sure. Could be okay. So E.Honda donates turn 1. That's fun. So you could, yeah, that's interesting. Trash down to 4 coppers and then just buy 2 treasure maps. That's kind of cool. Then you need to get a little bit lucky, or at least not completely unlucky, to collide the treasure maps after that. So if that works out, the 5-2 wasn't so bad after all. But Markus hits 4 here, which is better, because he will have less coppers after his donate. And he also has 5 here. Okay, so E.Honda doesn't get screwed by shuffles, so this at least stays interesting. Yeah, for sure, keep the silver. It doesn't matter if you have 3 golds in the hand or 3 golds and 1 silver. The silver is like a gold then. If it's the only silver. Markus just keeps the silver and the 2 treasure maps. Nice one. But yeah, I don't know what's so much to think about here with the donate. Does he think about keeping coppers or estates for rebuild? Oh, he keeps the estate. That's interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. And there goes E.Honda and goes with the tunnel. Yeah, I'm not sure about keeping estate. All 4 goals in one hand is a bit unlucky. Here E.Honda has another hand of 3. Yet another tunnel, or maybe now silver. Yeah, I mean, I guess E.Honda thinks if he donates again, he just loses, so might as well take the risk with a little bit messier deck. I mean, he just has to score 4 provinces and then get lucky once. And here Markus is already in the awkward position to either risk the penultimate province or not. And the decks are both not built to last forever with greening. What are the 7 cards of E.Honda? It's still 2 golds, 2 coppers. So he is possible to have it. But he goes for it. Ruined market time, death card time either. Island time for E.Honda. Yeah, and that's it for him. He got it. And I think he played this very well. It played to its outs. Of course it's lucky now, but you know, he kind of had to risk it. I feel like this, if he goes for the second donate at this point, at the one point, he just loses. And yeah, also pushed his first player advantage. Yeah, one of the goals he saw was from the last shuffle, so only 2 of the goals were uncertain. Okay. Next board here we have again this juicy ruined market on top. But this time we have Candlestick Maker as plus by 2. Yeah, but trashing is pretty weak as far as ruins are concerned. So cultists is a must, and silver gear is better than silver. It's also better than double gear in this board. Could argue maybe for gear transmogrify, because transmogrify is really good with cultist. Then you of course are at a high risk of not hitting 5. But it can work out. But maybe you don't go for it in the opening and whenever you hit 4. But I think in the last few months I had like 2 games where I lost the rune split pretty hard, but was able to pull ahead with big transmogrifiers on cultist, while my opponent ignored them and I just won. But Baron is interesting, Baron gear. I would not have gone for Baron, but I guess you can build some kind of engine here. You have the plaza for a village. But you have to contest cultists. Okay, so both E.Honda just mirrors the Baron. Well, we will see how it works out, but there's not really any comparison to make from it if both players just do it. And the shuffles seem to be identical. No free candlestick maker here for E.Honda. Does not want that. But the nice... Oh, I'm still thinking E.Honda is bottom, but it's Marcus. No free candlestick maker for both of them, though. So he sets the plaza aside. And still can't play all of his actions here. And the cultist even misses the shuffle if he plays it. So in that way E.Honda is ahead. Yeah, he gets a nice shuffle where the cultist is still in. Unfortunately he can't buy in second cultist, but that would be the point of the transmogrifier, I think, if there's ever one. Well, there probably will be coming another one, but yeah. But he goes for the second plaza. A nice big turn here for double cultist. Ooh. Plaza and cultist seem to line up well for E.Honda so far. And yeah, just pick up the next cultist here. If Marcus plays gear first, he is pretty likely to get his free cultist in a chain. He's probably thinking about to discard a copper. Maybe he shouldn't, because that just gets shuffled in. Oh, no gear first. Marcus could resist the coin token. Does he play the gear? Or just the Baron for another plaza transmogrify? Well, I really keep saying transmogrify is great, but they seem to not agree. And that looks like E.Honda gets all of the ruins here. Ugh, minion looks so bad in their current deck. So I don't like the suggestion to buy minion here too much. There's the Transmogrify. Okay, so the runes split kind of even. Markus didn't get too lucky in the end with his one turn. I'm not sure if it's exactly even, but at least it's not like completely unbalanced. No estate. No, there's an estate. Okay, one estate for E.Honda, and runes are 5/5 as Sam E confirms. Time for Transmogrify. No, he doesn't agree. So the piles are running kind of low. And with Transmogrify you can do pretty cool things. Oh, did he have enough coin tokens for Transmogrify or what? Did I miss? Okay, so he got it. Now he goes for the Candlestick Maker. Getting Transmogrifies down early is nice. And yeah, you can really make pile-out magic happen with it. Or just get really big turns. Okay, E.Honda sacrifices his turn to get a better next turn. Time for Transmogrify on the Cultist. And gain a gold, yeah. Sweet. Gets the set-aside plaza with Baron and buys province, I assume. Yeah, Markus doesn't have the best hands here. Just straight up bought a gold. Here he can do something with Transmogrify. Yeah, I don't know. Trash the estate over Cultist. And this hand doesn't look that good again. Second province already for E.Honda. A turn before I missed it, so that looks pretty good for him. Oh, now the cultist is gone. And now it's 5 gains left to pile out. I mean, he could buy cultist here. Yeah, that's probably just fine. It's also nice he put a transmogrify on the tap-in mat, so now he could trash a cultist for a plaza. So that he doesn't dot and likely has a big turn. Okay. So Markus buys the province now. Yeah, because he can't pile out this turn anyway, I guess. And if he just safely gains province each turn. There's not really a risk for E.Honda to force the pile out. I mean, it was quite comfortable with 2 provinces in the lead, but if he doesn't province the turn before, it's only 1 province left and then 1 bad hand, and he just loses it. Too bad, 2 dead plazas here. It's a little sad. Duchy time? I don't know. Probably gold, yeah. Card flying on mobile. Hey, Silver Hater's here. And yeah, looks like a good game because no one bought the silver. So all of a sudden Markus is pretty close to evening out here, but then again his next hand is pretty bad. Oh yeah, with transmogrify into gold again. It's alright, yeah, he has the coin tokens to get province again, so Markus does look alive and well in this game. Oh, there he even gained a duchy. I mean, it's possible that he never even draws the gold. No, yeah. Did E.Honda have a transmog on the mat? No, but he has next turn. And yeah, at this point where just 2 provinces are left and transmogrify is in the game, you might not even get another turn. Its point leads are very important then. Oh, E.Honda did not buy anything. And didn't even play his transmogrify. Oh, that's sad. Fortunately for him, Markus has a dud turn too. And another dud turn. Oh no, he has a transmogrify. But almost. Oh, just 5. No, yeah, 6. So what does he do with his transmogrify now? If even anything. Yeah, he keeps the transmogrify. Might as well buy a second estate. Yeah, it allows him to end it quickly if he has a lead. Problem is he will not have a lead after this turn from E.Honda. Oh, he just buys 2 estates. That's some commitment with the coin tokens. Yeah, maybe he thinks about not playing the plaza and just gear. He has to pick up some points though. And also estates would be a empty pile. If the estates go too low, so E.Honda can't gain 2 estates anymore. He has the duchy. But I'd say just play the plaza and then the gear. You might not even get another turn, and yeah, even just 1 transmogrifying province and then just buying the province would be enough. Okay, second candlestick maker's quite good. And he also draws a transmagrify from his deck, so that's fine. Just set the estate aside and buy a duchy. It's like the best you can do. Okay, also keeps the candlestick maker aside. That's reasonable. Keep the buy for the next turn. Okay, that's pretty cool. Markus goes for the estate pilot here. Didn't see that. That's cool. Yeah, that's well played. With the transmogrify into Baron. So maybe he planned that all along, or it just came up to be a perfect thing to pilot estates. So now they're at one game each. Another one with ruins. Looks like you go for apothecary. Would be my quick analysis here. The potion vessel opening. Come here and see how vessel will skip the potion. Okay, no, it doesn't happen, but it would be hilarious. Markus goes for the market square. Because he maybe has a plan with it. I mean, there's not really a good treasure. It's kind of just a plus buy, huh? And Death card is the only trashing. No, Changeling trashes too. Huh. Is there anything to gain Changelings? Yeah, with Jester you might pick up nice Changelings. Two Hamlets for Markus. No, for E.Honda. And there's the Jester buy, which is a nice one. Because curses will really mess your deck up. And if you get lucky and hit the estates here, it could just be such a nice hit. very nice vessel. Apothecary thing. So with 5 will he get another Jester? E.Honda got his gold and an apothecary. Looks like he plans to get legionary. Nice vessel chain. And Markus got a second Jester. That's nice. And yeah, as expected, E.Honda tries for the legionary route. Oh, that's not what you want to reveal with apothecary. 2 estates, no coppers. Okay, that's even worse. Ooh, that's good though. Free apothecary. Let's just buy market square vessel here, or even 2 vessels, or what? Or another changeling. Oh, Harbinger, yeah, that's also good on this hand. Well, sure. You can join the commentary. This hand is so sad for Markus. And he just skips a turn, of course. And here he gets legionary attacked. That hurts. And also Jester. I wonder what you want to do first. Is there any reason to go for legionary first? Okay, he goes for Jester first. My thought was just that if they discard like something like estate, it's in the shuffle, and the bad cards are in the shuffle, so I would have done the legionary first. It's a small thing, of course. And it's slightly more likely that you hit something to junk them with. So it's probably a tiny little misplay, but might even not matter. He kind of revealed it, yeah. You never know, right? Could have been 2 estates, a copper, a potion, and a changeling. Or is E.Honda the one with the changeling? Oh, second legionary is interesting. He revealed them with apple. Yeah. Did he draw after that? Yeah. Okay, well. There's still some junk to discard, and then it's in the shuffle. The next apothecary that top decks 3 estates. This time he draws some of them. That's a nice next hand he has coming up. Do you just grab the last apothecary here? Probably. The good cards you really want, you already have, and you can't take that many of them. E.Honda with the horde one, a horde buy, that's interesting. Don't get that one. He wants to gain lots of golds, it seems. Doesn't really synergize too well with the rest of his deck, although he has legionaries. Okay. Oh, Marcus also gains the horde. And something with his changeling. Would be fun if he just gains a Harbinger or Market Square. Yeah, okay. That's super great. Because he could have just bought that one. I mean, when he bought it, he was probably hoping to pick up an apothecary with it. But those are no gun. I'll be right back.
Hey, can you hear me now? test. Can you hear me? Great. So I'm on the line here commentating. I've missed most of this game, so I don't think I'll be able to say much meaningful here.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Let's see, who's winning this?
Still pretty open, I think. So probably E.Honda because he's first player.
Right.
And yeah, Marcus doesn't really get lucky with his gestures. No curse given out so far.
When you have five apothecaries each, I saw that Marcus had some hits of copper. He gave it to the opponent. I guess that's right, but do you even consider keeping the coppers for yourself?
I wouldn't consider it. And the phone is ringing.
Okay, so I'll have to keep you guys entertained while RKT deals with his incoming phone call. So E.Honda has a bad turn coming up. Marcus has a nice hand with two plays of Harbinger to top deck his good cards from the discard. I guess he takes a gesture here. He takes a vessel. Yeah, that makes sense with two apothecary plays coming up, so he can set up some nice chains. So the turn very likely comes to an end here, though, unless he plays first market square to draw the estate and then hopes to hit a hamlet, which he doesn't. Yeah, these harbingers are doing good work for Marcus. That curse is going to hurt. Any dead card in an apothecary deck is going to hurt disproportionately to how it would hurt otherwise. Now is when he would have wanted to have those vassals, but he's still having a good go this turn. I guess you can top deck that vessel with the Harbinger and then get a nice chain out of that. These are some nice gains from his gestures. So fairly good turn there. This legionary attack is not going to hurt so much. Loses a hamlet, but if he needs the village effect, he can top deck that with an Harbinger, presumably. Ouch! This is going to hurt for Marcus. Bad turn coming up with a bunch of green cards. Well, I might be able to. Yep, that is correct, Sam. Harbinger, which I've recently learned that it's pronounced, is not green. So you should be able to top deck a hamlet here. Probably want both those hamlets. They don't do any work in the discard, and I don't see any reason not to pick it up because you're not going to get anything new in that discard too. So you're not going to get any other use of the Harbinger. Does he want to top deck money? Yeah, maybe I'm reading this all wrong. Wouldn't surprise me. Sam, join the commentary. We could need your expert opinions here. Yeah, this is not a board that I feel I have a good sense of how to play correctly, so I'm sure a lot of the things that I say are just fully wrong. Sam says for E.Honda to top deck Jester and then buy a duchy. So surely you top deck in a pot. No, Jester probably. Well, can you risk taking that province? I think you probably take it, though don't quote me on that. Because if opponent next turn does hit 10 with 2 buys, you're kind of screwed anyways, aren't you? I'm gonna just stop talking because I have no idea how to play this board. I wonder where RTT is taking a long time on this phone call. So Marcus hits 8 with 2 buys and he gets the duchy and an estate. He does not take the province. Yeah, this is going to be a painful. It's going to be a painful attack. I guess you keep an apothecary and a vassal, obviously.
Oh wow, this game is still going.
Yes, it is still going, and I have nothing to say about it. So I'm very glad that the number 4 in the world right now is back online.
How charming.
I believe E.Honda is in a pretty good position now with this incoming attack. He possibly. No, I don't think he has a win.
Incoming attack. What am I missing? Isn't he playing like Harbinger now?
What?
Or what is the state for you? Did something hang? But
I think you might be stuck. Yeah, I'd reload the table RTT because he's playing a legionary right now and he doesn't have any harbingers.
oh, okay. I'm at turn 19 stuck. When he decided what to pick up with Harbinger.
Yeah, E.Honda has a very nice turn next turn, so I'd say
Okay.
I'd be surprised if Marcus can fight back here.
Yeah, province guard
Yes.
guaranteed.
Yeah, unless well, Marcus doesn't have a legionary, does he?
No, not in the deck. Yeah, but he could still. I mean, if he duchies, it's still a risk to pick up the province, but it's probably a risk you have to take with the legionary attack. Okay, sets up his turn that he might hit province, which he doesn't, but...
Well, he's going to be able to province the stage. He started this game. Honda started. So that Harbinger has to pick up a hamlet, and then he has to second buy. So he should easily...
Doesn't he have market square, or is it just not in the discard?
I don't know where his market square is. He does have one. But that's the win in hand for Honda, isn't it? If the Harbinger picks up the hamlet in the discard, and he needs 12 and 2 buys, so he needs to discard 2 cards.
No, he doesn't have 12, right? Depends what his apothecary draws.
He does have 12, but he might not after he discards for the buys.
Yeah, that's the thing. But the apothecary that he just drew was great.
Well, each of those hamlets, they can just discard whatever they draw, so he does have win in hand.
No, the first hamlet would draw another hamlet.
Well, the apothecary can draw the hamlet that gets top decked by...
Yeah, now. But when you said it, the apothecary wasn't in hand.
Right, so he certainly has to win now.
Yeah, he was drawing something with Harbinger, that's right. I stay corrected. Then he has to win. But it looks like he doesn't see it, because he thinks quite some time. I mean, he's also very close to double province. Maybe he just thinks about that.
Yeah, that would make sense. He top decks the hamlet, so he probably sees it then.
Yeah. And with the 2 golds, now he can even double province.
Yep. So is he going to do the mean, okay, it's not going to do the mean and pointless attack. It's just going to take the win. It's a true gentleman's way to end the game.
Oh, that was a long one.
That was a long game. Yeah, that was it was just the second game too, right?
No, it was the third.
Oh, the third game. Okay, but yeah, my match earlier today was over in less time than they've gone for the first 3 games.
Yeah, the first game was just 8 minutes. That was quite good.
So what's the score now? It's
2-1 for Honda.
2-1 for Honda. Okay. I'm gonna disconnect while we wait for the next game.
Oh, 5 minutes. Might as well pause the recording then.